Hi, what she said, family. We are back with that time of the month. We have a special guest today that I think y'all are going to be excited about. Someone you haven't seen in like a minute. We all miss them, know them, love them. I see our team joining here. What's up, team? Love y'all so much. But we're going to be recapping the year, talking about what we're excited about, what we want to leave behind, what's got us excited about what she said and the momentum we're building with y'all and our team. It's all been so great. And you are just going to be so pumped to see who we've. Why not put a little suspense on it, you know? Here she comes.
Hi.
Look at that pretty red lip.
Hi. I'm gonna lower this down a little bit because I got aggressive with the book stacking going on there. That's better. There we go.
Isn't it so fun to figure out how to position the phone?
Always a good time. It is. Hi, honey. And
Hi.
hi everybody. My
Right?
goodness. I know
It's
it's been
been a
forever.
minute since Bryn's been on a live. There she is, it says.
Like, remember what she looks like? Kind of, sort of, you know? Here she is.
Well, speaking of
Back.
looking fabulous, show
Thank
us
you.
the sweater. It's phenomenal.
It's amazing. Look at this thing.
Okay.
It's made by an all women's group in Turkey. I found them on Etsy. Run by women, for women, all women work there. You know me, always trying to find support women all over the world, apparently. So that's what we're up to.
Not surprised, and I love
Yeah.
it. It's
Yeah, thank you.
give her the flowers she deserves, and we love it.
Lay them at her feet. We're here for it. Let's do this. Ooh la la.
So, Bryn, tell the folks you're back on like our
Yeah.
first live in a minute, and we probably just need to like start with you, right?
Yeah, I mean, that's easy to do. I mean, for those of you who don't know, I recently had a baby. That's where I disappeared to for a few months. So I kind of started this year off. I found out I was pregnant in January. So I just recently had a little boy in September. His name is Rhodes. He just turned 3 months old yesterday.
He's the
Um,
cutest.
yeah, he's pretty great. We love him. He's a big guy. I love him so much. So yeah, so that's kind of where I've been off to doing things, but also still in the background of what she said. And so luckily I was able to, Emily and the team have taken such good care of what you guys and our community during this time. And I couldn't be more thankful, more grateful for all that.
Yeah.
And speaking of, I mean, maybe we should just talk about this last year, this 2023, because I think what a year, girl, it has been for us. Oh my gosh.
It's been a lot. It's all the things.
I feel like it was a lot of highs, some crazy lows, and some really wild things I don't think either of us expected, right?
100%. And
Yeah,
that's the journey, that's growth when you're putting yourself, your vision, your business, whatever it may be, in a place of really going after something. I think
yeah,
inevitably you're hitting a roller coaster of a path. There is
yes,
going to be the extremely rewarding highs that keep confirming you're on the right route. And then there's going to be the really dark lows that challenge you and
totally.
really make you stand in what you believe in and what path you want to take. And we've had that in the professional sphere of this year, in our personal
Absolutely.
life.
Absolutely. All of the above. Well, I think we started this year, as many of you know, Emily and I have kind of been working on what she said in 2022. We were working on it. And so we got notice in November 2022 that we got accepted into the Techstars program in Austin for 2023.
Just a
And so
little over a
that's,
year ago, which is
yeah,
crazy.
which is wild, which is wild. It was right after Thanksgiving when we got the phone call where they told us at first, they're like, yeah, sorry, we haven't made a decision. And then by the end, they're like, we're just kidding. You guys got in. It was a good time. Emily and I both had heart failure on that call.
Mm-hmm.
Um, but then
Yes.
we had that. So we knew we were starting 2023 off, going into this big program, doing all these things, tech heavy, all this. And then I found out in January that I was pregnant. And so I was like, oh, okay, let's do it all because that's what women do anyways.
Why
So,
not?
so
Mm-hmm.
I asked Emily if she would be my baby daddy in Austin. And she and I both packed up our lives. She moved from Kansas City, I moved from Denver, and we ended up in Austin for
Mm-hmm.
3 months. And we really dove in with our community and what she said and all this. Also, I realize I'm on a baby ball right now.
Oh,
And so
sure.
if you see me rocking, it's just natural that I'm going to be doing it.
This is your life on the
This is
daily.
my
We're just
life. I'm
gonna.
actually in my son's nursery right now, is where I'm doing this call. It's where I'm very comfortable. Um, so we went down to Austin, I think, with a lot of hope and dreams and excitedness and obviously trepidation too, because we're going to Tech Accelerator as two non-technical founders, and we didn't have a product. We were kind of just had sold the two of us and this dream and vision we had. And so we got down there and then we just dove in for 3 straight months, and it was wild, it was crazy, and it was amazing all at the same time. And it
Yes.
taught us so much about ourselves, so much about what we're building, so much about this amazing community that we have behind us. I remember that was one of our biggest epiphany moments in the program, when we felt like we were behind with our tech, when we felt like we weren't as up to date as some of the other groups were. We had multiple advisors, multiple investors, multiple our directors even say like, but you have a community already. You have built an engaged community around what you're building, and they want this. And that is better than any tech that you can have. And I was like, oh, okay, amazing, great. So thanks to all of you for
Yeah.
being
Snaps
that
for the
community.
snaps for the ladies and the girlies and the shoes and the
Snaps,
days.
all of
Honestly.
them, all
And
of
it kind
them.
of speaks to like wrapped up in those moments are the things that you need to approach and be vulnerable with. Hey, we don't know tech, but we know community, we know we want to build, and we want know who we want to do it for passionately. And
Yes.
you're going to get met with all kinds of broken systems on trying to get you down the different path. And
Yep.
while it was probably one of the hardest things that we've ever done, it was also one of the most transforming for what she said and the business side of what we're building. And so that we could really be able to make sure that we're releasing into the wild something that will create impact and change for women specifically. And
Wholeheartedly.
that's part of the journey.
It is. It is the journey. And then from there, we came back. You moved back to Kansas City. I moved back to Denver, and we just got our heads down and started rocking and rolling. And then we realized we need to add some more people to our team. We need
Hell
more
yeah, we
help.
did.
We decided we could bring more people on to really make what she said even better. And so we're lucky, in Techstars. We met the wonderful Sarah Catherine. If any of you know who she is or don't know who she is yet, you should.
Shout out SC.
Sarah SC. She's our community manager. She's amazing. Um, and now she referred our now social media person, Ingrid, also amazing. And from there, now we've added a Denver ambassador, Marianne, and we've also added our new partnership ambassador, Renee, and like we are just, and let's not forget our fractional CTO,
MJ,
MJ.
he's the one man on the team, but we'll let him stay
He sees the
because,
vision. He sees
yeah,
the vision, and man, he loves it. He absolutely is here for it, and he understands. He's a household of women. And he's like, I get this. I know why women want this, and I know why they need this, and I want to help you build this. So he's
100%.
been amazing.
And I think it
Um,
speaks to like our mantra and what we're building, that we could only keep growing if we added more amazing humans to the team. Because I
totally.
think when you're building something, and probably a lot of small business owners that listen into our lives and our shares later can relate, it's hard to let go. It's your baby. You want to take it all in. You want to make sure that, oh, are we
Yep.
going right? If we got the money to spend, that's scary. But honestly, we can go further together. And we have had the most magical, magnetic, smart, passionate women join this team, humans. And it's just been the luckiest. And I
Yeah.
think through even all those hard spots that we talk about, that y'all are going to go through the year that we've gone through, the business goes through, as a person you go through, your community in your life, and oftentimes the women in your life are going to carry you through. And that's been the
Absolutely.
case through like the most challenging year of us growing a business. The people have carried us through.
Yeah, I have. And that's where we are currently. We're looking into 2024 now. I mean, we blinked and this year's done. Totally. It
It's so
also was like a
crazy.
very long and tedious year for us in so many ways. So much growth, so much change. I know all business owners out there understand it's like there are pivots, there are things you're not expecting, there's different directions you have to take, there's hard things you have to do. I always joke with Emily, I'm like, being a business founder, being an entrepreneur, being your own owner, it's not for the weak of heart. It's not for anyone who, I was like, if you don't get up every day and love what you do, then don't choose this. It's very honest. It's just an honest look at everything. Because it's some days are, you won't get everyone telling you like what a good job you're doing. And you won't get people noticing the small things. And you won't necessarily get people on board with what you're trying to do or believe in what you're doing. I could go on and on about what this is. But the thing is, as Emily touched on, the community you have, the people you surround yourself with, when you do decide to go out on your own, it's huge. Like those are the people who are going to be in your corner. Those are the people who are always going to be cheering you on. Those are the people you can call up on the days and be like, I might just go work somewhere else. I might just go back to corporate. I might just, not do this anymore. And you need the people who are going to kick you in the pants kind of and be like, you chose this for a reason. You love this for a reason. Have you ever heard you talk about how passionate you are about this? Like, stay on this path. I know it's tough, but like you have people rooting for you. And that's where
100%.
Emily and I consistently, how we go talk to our team members, how we talk to each other, how we talk to other female entrepreneurs and founders and other amazing humans in our life. You know, we are the people that believe in what everyone's doing, what you choose to do in your life, and that you should have a community that supports that. And that's why we're building this. That's why
We
we're
will be
here.
your hype humans. And that's,
We will hype you up.
what we're here for. And it's true, like whether it's a business or a passion you're seeking. In our latest panel event, we had someone speak up. I'm a 9 to 5 girly and I love it, but I also want to support entrepreneurship and the women out here doing the damn thing, right? And
Yep,
so it takes all kinds. It
it
takes
does.
all kinds leading the charge of that 85% of consumership so that we can keep these businesses growing, keep these women's doors open so we
Oh
can
yeah.
putting
And
money back in the ladies' pockets.
we still need women in corporate America because we need to change corporate America so that's better for women. So
Also true.
our corporate America babies, humans, we see you. You keep rocking. You
uh,
keep making good change.
I
It's
love it.
important. So I guess, because as we look into this, the new year, literally, it's
Oh,
like 2 weeks away.
how?
What
Okay.
is something? Because I know I've been thinking about this, and I'm sure everyone has. Because it's I'm never a person to do like my yearly blah blah blah. I never do that. But I like to look at the year and I like to say, okay, if one thing I could leave behind in 2023 is this, and one thing I'm going to look forward to in 2024 is this, that really gives me a whole year to really look forward to something. So, what are you going to leave in 2023?
Yeah. Okay. So there's probably a lot of things, right? But the top
I
thing,
mean,
right? There's all
you
kinds
could
of
have a
toxic
list.
behavior we need to leave behind. But I think probably something that permeates into a lot of different avenues is I've never been an insecure person. I've never been one to not want to go after big things or find the joy and the magic and lean in. But
Yeah.
I think a mixture of, personal struggles this year and a mixture of putting ourselves in an extremely vulnerable position of building a tech product when we are not tech humans has put a lot of limiting beliefs in my head and in my body and in my actions.
Yeah.
And on all facets of life, I just want to leave behind the limiting beliefs and lean into possibility, lean in to growth with everything I have. So that's
I
what
love
I'm
that.
excited to like just close the door. You don't get to
Yeah.
come into 2024 with me.
No, no. You're not invited to this table. Go on. Go away.
Tell it. Okay, your turn. What are you going
I
to
love
leave
this.
behind?
What am I going to leave behind? I think, becoming a mother this year.
Yeah, we haven't even touched on that enough.
No, we can touch on that all the time. The sweet
Okay.
baby boy. I'll share more pictures. He'll be out
Yeah.
here.
Okay,
He'll be
good.
in some meetings. He'll come out alive one of these days. Um, but I think that there's a lot of feeling that that my time is very split right now between being a mom, being a business owner, being a partner, being a friend, being a daughter, being all these things because, you're asked to do all of it. And I think one thing I need to do is be much more kind to myself. The
Mhm.
fact that I don't have to be perfect every day when I show up for these people. And some days are going to be harder days, and some days are not going to be great days, and some days are going to be wonderful days. But that my time and energy is what is important, and to give it where it needs to be given, and to protect it where it needs to be protected, but also be super kind to myself that, like, there's a lot of balls in the air that I'm juggling, and some balls might fall, and that's okay. End of the day, as long as people in my life know that I love them and care about them and can feel that and know that, then that's what's most important. So I'm going to leave behind the making myself feel like I can do it all some days, when some days it's like, you know what? The best thing you could do today is brush your teeth. So good job for you. That's
I love
fantastic.
that. I love that.
So I
That's
think
so
that's what I'm going to leave.
powerful. That's so powerful.
As women, I think we take it all on. We say we can do it all. We'll carry it all. We'll do it all. We'll,
And you don't have
the
to.
typical when people say, "How are you?" and you say, "I'm fine." I'm actually going to work on not saying that so much either. I'd like to say more than that because I think we, particularly women, we always just say we're fine because in our heads we are fine. We might have 10,000 things that we need to be doing, or we might have all these issues, or we might be dealing with something personal, or our work might be horrible, but we're going to say we're fine because that is what we've been taught to do. And I'd like us to actually tell people how we're doing. Are you
Love that.
fine? If you
Take
are,
a
great.
minute. When
If
someone asks you
not,
that, take a minute and think, like, how do I really intentionally want to answer that? And
yep,
being real. And I think that'll help us even check in on our own selves.
yeah. And what am I excited for in 2024? So many things. So many things. I feel like it's going to be a big year for what she said because of y'all. That is why. Because of this community. That is why. Because we keep getting tidbits. We keep having little signs from the universe. We keep having things happen. Keep meeting new people. We keep getting people reaching out to us. We keep all these things keep happening that just keep pointing us into, like, keep building, keep going. What you're doing is important. So I'm really excited for what's coming. I can just feel it. Like my whole soul feels it. It's going to be great. And I'm excited to just continue to grow as founder, business partner, partner to my husband, mother to my son, friend to my friends, daughter to my parents, all these things. So more growth, more pushing forward, more taking risks, and yeah, more just loving all of it.
I love that. Same. I can't even add. That's the same. Same, same, same.
So
Big things coming. Lean in. We're doing it. And we're
it's
doing it
going to
with
be great.
a whole crowd crew of people that we want to lift up, we want to empower, we want to continue to build with. And
Yep,
that feels incredibly magical in and of itself.
it does, for sure. For sure. And on that note, yeah.
Happy New Year. No,
Happy.
not yet. Too soon?
Say goodbye to 2023. We're ready to go.
New
No,
Year.
but again, to everyone who has been a part of this journey with us, I cannot say thank you enough. Emily and I cannot say thank you enough. Like, this has been what it is because of you. And please, if there ever is a time that you are needing something or want to talk about what she said or have ideas for us or want to be a part of it or have partnerships or blah, 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 whatever it is, please reach out to either of us. Please slide into our DMs. Please email us. The reason we're doing this is because of you. We want to build this with you, and it takes an army to do this. So, thank you, thank you, thank you. End this year, however you need to end it, and get ready for next year. And Em and I will be right along with you on this
2024, let's go.
on this ride.
So happy to have you back. We've missed you so,
Oh,
and your energy is just makes everything next level. So
I'm happy to be back. I love you too.
welcome back.
All the things on my ball.
Just bounce away, babe.
Just
Bounce
bouncing away. It's fine. All right,
away.
girl. And this is where we awkwardly stare at each other and then we're like, we're going to say goodbye.
No, you
You
hang
hang.
up. No,
Oh, no,
you hang
you
up.
hang.
Okay, bye, bye.
Bye, 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 bye.